Welcome back to Cool Guys. Today we're gonna have heat stroke and pay everyone who subscribes $1,000. Today we're gonna be writing fan fiction on Fiverr. We're gonna have Fiverr writers write fan fiction for us. Some of it's gonna be about us, and some of it is going to be goofy, wacky stuff about other people. So
I will write NSFW manga, anime erotic fan fiction. It's for weebs. I feel like this is a good
starting point.
We should make a BDSM one for us.
It is the scene of the story when a woman named Christy was changed into a cow as she was tarred by a bull.
How horny do you have to be to write that?
This is a writer, and they said loves to have a sex with bull.
No, this is the prompt somebody sent her. This guy's like, he has sex with bull, yeah. And then this poor woman has to write this actual story. Yeah, let's go for it.
Number of words, 3,000. 3 of us are best friends. Up to you to determine who isn't. Matt, a cop. Ryan, chef. Ben.
An alt-right conservative.
Alt-right.
Should we establish who's the dom and who's like the sub?
Matt is the sub.
Why do I'm the cop arresting you guys. I can't be the sub. All right, send it. I think we got our first one done. Second group one, we're gonna go with Jonathan. I will write custom not safe for work fan fiction, romance, or erotica.
What's their whole deal? Do they have an angle?
Apparently they're a very good writer.
Okay.
And they're good at like anime, Marvel, Harry Potter.
And this is about our origins again, or?
Yes.
Yeah. We met at the Wizarding World of Witchcraft.
We'd prefer not to have sex with each other.
But if it comes up, it comes up.
But if it happens, it happens.
Wink face.
Wink face? I think that's good. I think we ship this.
Can you just add in one thing where Ben's character accidentally kills like a very, very respected, coveted creature at the school, and it fucking ruins his whole life?
Okay, I'm writing Ben's character accidentally kills the nicest house gnome, and he can't get it out of his head. Jonathan, I trust you.
So I'm gonna be doing fanfic in the style of Pokemon.
Pokemon!
The genre will be tragedy. So I'm deeply, deeply jealous of Pokemon for having powers. At some point, I get trapped in a Pokeball. After some kind of Pokemon revolt, always trying, I eventually, only redemption is that.
All right, ship it.
The person who I'm picking, I am going to try to leave as much up to their imagination as possible. This person said that they knew One Direction pretty well, so I'm gonna go off of that. Matt mistakenly backs over Harry Styles and kills him slowly.
I'm actually kind of fine with that.
Ben steals his attire and addresses as him to complete the show, which must go on.
Fuck yeah.
Peter Griffin has to be in the plot some way.
Those are our 6 stories, and we're gonna do 4 more that are gonna be mystery for the viewer and for each other. We're gonna do that all by ourselves, and then you'll see those now.
What's up? That's American for hello. It's been a month or a month and a half since we wrote these briefs for the Fiverr people.
Does anyone remember this at all?
I don't.
This is the one we included a
I don't
photo
remember
of.
anything.
We're gonna read the story, okay? And then we'll go back to the briefs to see what it was. And this one's titled Cool Guys Unite, because I think that's very fitting. This is how we met. There is a photo attached to it. Okay, so that's the photo we took.
Yeah, we don't look good.
And I think it's like a movie. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, ready? You guys just take it in. You guys really close your eyes and just take in what I'm about to read. It was a bright summer morning when Matt, Ryan, Ben, and Sven first crossed paths at a bustling city park. Matt, a cop with a chiseled jaw and a confident stride, was on duty patrolling the park. Ryan, a chef, was manning a food truck, frying up some gourmet burgers with a twist. Matt noticed the enticing smell wafting from Ryan's food truck and decided to check it out. We're all gonna fuck.
Man, this shit smells bad. I was probably like, this shit smells terrible.
You actually said, that shit smells amazing. What's cooking today, chef? As they chatted, Ben approached, his flyers fluttering in the breeze. He was handing out flyers, engaging people in heated discussions about his beliefs as an alt-right conservative.
Oh no!
Who had me as an alt-right
Ben!
Have you guys seen the latest news, Ben asked? Easy there, Ben. Not everyone wants to talk politics while they eat, Matt raised an eyebrow. Sven, a pool boy with Sever?
With severe.
I think they meant to say severe autism, but they bleeped out autism. So it just says, a pool boy with severe blank wandered over, curious about the gathering. His eyes wide with
Because that's the premise. I think that's the problem. I think so.
With severe.
What's going on? Can I join, he asked? How long is this one?
Oh my God. Oh my God, no. Oh no.
So, I don't know. How are we going to do this?
The four of them spent the rest of the afternoon chatting, eating, and getting to know each other.
Surprised you guys aren't more turned off by my political. You guys are really accepting.
We were just like, whatever, we got
stance.
Yo, should I just skip ahead?
Yeah,
Let's get to the last. We're just gonna go to the last page because this one's 3,000 words.
Matt reached out, placing a hand on Ben's soft ass. He felt his was getting hard during this time.
Where did this go?
We missed context, bro.
This is at the diner.
In the days and weeks that followed, Ben and Matt's friendship continued to grow stronger. The rest of the group offering unwavering support and understanding. With the passage of time, their love was increasing. Ben was sure that one day he would get to sleep naked with Ryan.
No way, that's how it ends.
I have a thought. I think Sven died straight up.
Yeah, Sven, where's Sven?
I think you died.
Did Sven die?
I think he died.
All right, let's read the brief. Hey, we are the Cool Guyz Online. 3 of us are best friends. Up to you to determine who isn't.
Oh, great. That's what happened to me.
What happened to Sven?
Anyways, we'd love a story about how the 4 of us got together and how 3 of us became best friends. Make one of us sexy. Include Peter Griffin. Matt is the sub.
Way sandwich. What the fuck?
Dude,
This one we paid $20 for.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
worth
impressive.
it.
Wow, they didn't include Peter Griffin.
They didn't?
No Peter.
I mean,
Just
there's no
search
Peter.
Type in Peter.
No.
Peter.
Wow.
What are we paying for? I give that like a 5.8.
I give it a 2 out of 10.
Two.
Time for You're a Wizard, Ben, and Ryan, and Sven, and yeah, I guess Matt too. The Squandorf Common Room was the epitome of opulence, of whom were milling about. Sadly, Ben found it difficult to focus because he was being talked to by a gnome. Trust you'll want to unpack on your own.
Yeah, wait, hold on real quick. You wrote this one.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking passionate. I feel like we can jump ahead to the last page now.
Yeah.
So we built a kinship. I'm gonna do this last part.
All right.
Wait, who's John?
Fucking irrelevant.
I don't know. John is now part of this. Hey, I thought this was a make-a-wish, Ryan yelled. Sven and Matt were heading to the door, trying to block John's exit. It is a wish, John said. A wish to find who killed Nomeo.
Okay, how the fuck is it that like there's been so many pages and we
It's the same conversation.
Yeah, we're
This is what I'm
still
saying.
doing
This
the
is just
same
written
thing.
around in a circle.
This one's only 1,000, by the way. The last one's 3. You said my bag killed Nomeo, but the only way you could have known that is if you were there. Ben stood eye to eye with John. You cursed my bag to kill Nomeo, and now you're going to pin it on me. Don't stand in my way, runts. You can't see me, John yelled. He raised his wand and with a quick muttering of a spell vanished. Shit, an invisibility incantation, Sven said. How do you catch him now? The way we do everything, Ryan screamed valiantly. Together and with cum.
Okay, what?
Matt's head shot up. Great idea, the cum. It'll show on the blacklight. Everywhere. Squirt everywhere. Oh no, everyone.
Okay, we definitely sent our video.
This black light, look, it glows in the dark.
That's awesome, man.
That's so sweet. We're getting a black light. That's so cool.
Why is that
None of
our
the-
biggest video?
A few mentions of Emma Watson later, and the room was covered in white,
come
including
on.
a floating lump in the middle of the
I
space.
refuse. Editors, cut that. I refuse
There he
that.
is.
Emma Watson.
They must have made a lot of noise because Headmaster Stallone popped his head in soon enough.
What's going on here?
It's John Cena.
Oh, it's John Cena.
Cena, Ben said. He's posing as a Make-A-Wish to frame us for Nomeo's murder.
Oh, John Cena Make-A-Wish is coming back to me. It's coming back to me.
We paid $30 for this one.
Damn.
All right, let me read the brief real quick. We are the Cool Guyz Online, and we would an origin story detailing how we met. In this wizard school, there are 4 houses. We each get placed in a different house, but we're still friends. Ben's house is Squandorf, Sven's house is Humblebutt, Ryan's house is Slatterin, and Matt's house is Reaganclaw, Ronald Reagan's house. Anyway, we prefer not to have sex with each other, but if it happens, it happens. There has to be a Make-A-Wish scene where John Cena shows up, but he's a bad wizard.
The artist said, I had an absolute ball, especially given how wacky things get in the end.
All right, I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. 7
Yes, we're going 7 as well. Next.
The next story we're gonna be reading is Ben 10.
Ben 10.
That's what it was titled. We'll read the brief after.
Everything's named after Ben. As the sun rose over Bellwood, Ben Tennyson awoke in his room, the morning light energizing him. Excited to meet his cousin Gwen after a 3-month break, he prepared for the day. Ben found Gwen. Wait, I think we wrote a story about Ben fucking his cousin.
What?
We did write that. Yeah.
We paid $30 for this.
Okay.
All right, there is no brief. Wait, what? We somehow managed to submit the order without providing any information. They messaged us this: I'm sorry, but you have been non-responsive, so I might as well send you a surprise fiction because canceling the order affects my ratings. I hope you like it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Please send a revision with your requirements. And then submitted a random Ben 10 fanfic. We were curious why they picked Ben 10 of all things and took another look at their profile to see if it was a fandom they listed. Turns out the fanfic they delivered is one of the examples in their portfolio.
This is called the celestial ascension of Matt's manhood. To his left, energy drinks promise stamina. To his right, an assortment of dubious male enhancement pills. Pocketing his liquid courage, Ryan headed to Matt's place for their weekly hangout.
You bought boner pills to hang out with?
No, I'm going on a date with Sophia in accounting, dumbass.
Enter Matt, parched from his impassioned defense of a Hawaiian pizza. He stumbled to the kitchen, bleary-eyed and seeking hydration. There on the counter sat what his addled brain assumed were his daily vitamins. Without a second thought, he tossed back a handful, chasing them with a swig of warm beer. What happened next would go down in the annals of bro lore for generations to come. It started with a twitch, then a bulge. Then before anyone could process what was happening, Matt's manhood began to expand at an alarming rate. His cargo shorts, valiant in their effort, fought a losing battle against his growing protuberance. Guys? Matt's voice cracked with panic. Matt's junk is pulling a Jack in the Beanstalk.
That's a big dick.
With a thunderous crack, Matt's enlarged appendage burst through the ceiling, continuing its journey skyward. Sven, ever the adventurer, was the first to voice what they were all thinking.
We gotta climb it?
We have to climb it.
Oh, fuck, they're gonna climb my cock.
Up and up they climbed, past startled pigeons and through wispy clouds. The air grew thin, but the boys pressed on, driven by a mix of adrenaline and sheer disbelief. There, lounging on a throne of cumulus, sat a figure that could only be described as divine. I've seen humans try all sorts of ways to reach the heavens, but this... Lightning crackled at the deity's fingertips, and the boys huddled together. Matt's voice echoed from far below, a mix of ecstasy and horror.
Guys, I can't hold it any longer!
A torrent erupted from the tip of Matt's gargantuan member, forming a protective shield around the boys. The lightning struck the liquid barrier, dispersing in a dazzling display of electricity and other substances. In the chaos that followed, the celestial pillar began to shrink rapidly. The boys clung on for dear life as they plummeted back to Earth, screaming in a mixture of terror and exhilaration.
His dick is a celestial pillar. Did you type that?
What the fuck? They found themselves back in Matt's living room, sprawled in a heap and covered in a substance none of them wanted to identify. Ryan glanced at his watch and let out a groan. Shit.
I missed my date with Sophia.
After what we just went through, I think you can handle a little awkward dinner conversation, buddy.
So, Ben said, breaking the silence, pizza?
Yeah, pizza!
As for Ryan's date, well, that's another story entirely.
That one is a 10.
Read your fucking brief. We paid $20.
$20.
That was one of the cheapest Fiverr authors, and the brief was,
You wrote, Matt mistakenly takes 5 pills, my penis grows so big, they decide to climb it, and then just as God is about to strike them, the tip erupts, shielding the boys. You wrote that whole story.
Yeah, they just added fluff to it.
Yeah, you wrote the whole.
You wrote it. That's why I give. No, I wrote it.
I give Sven a 10. I give the Fiverr artist a fucking 1.
what?
Nothing. They did nothing.
It was fine.
All right.
At Superhero Academy, a prestigious institution blending advanced tech and traditional academics, Ryan felt overwhelmed and insignificant, his only notable power being making his mustache behave like Dr. Octopus's tentacles.
You don't even have a mustache anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, put my mustache back.
Then make it gay.
Now give me his mustache. One day, Ryan faced a major challenge when he saw his name on the fight schedule board. To his horror, he was matched against the legendary Incredibles family. Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Violet, Dash, and Jack Jack.
The whole family, bro.
Jack Jack's like a mega superhero.
Despite his desperate efforts, Ryan struggled to make an impact and felt humiliated by the crowd's reactions. The situation deteriorated when he lost control and used his mustache to restrain Jack Jack.
Oh, you
leading to the baby's apparent death.
Strangle the baby with your mustache.
I strangled the baby to death with my mustache, so what?
Matt and Sven, horrified by Ryan's actions, intervened to help their friend, but were also involved in a chaotic fight. The scene was dire until Ben, the world's most powerful superhero, intervened, saving Jack and restoring him to safety. Guys, this is amazing. I didn't write this.
You saved Jack?
I'm serious, I didn't write this part. This is amazing. The arena fell into a somber silence as the gravity of Ryan's actions sank in. Afterwards, Ryan was left isolated and guilt-ridden.
Wait, do you hate me? What the fuck is this?
His friends stopped speaking to him.
Fuck,
Matt
this
and
is
Sven,
dark.
injured in another battle, ended up in wheelchairs, their heroic dreams shattered.
What
The trio's lives were forever altered by the tragic events at the Academy.
The main character is Ryan. He's the villain of this story. Fuck you, man. Matt's being an ability to freeze his enemies.
In blocks of solid cum.
And Sven's being an ability to play volleyball. But at one point, Ryan takes the battle too far and actually kills Jack. And the whole family is like totally destroyed over it. Even Matt and Sven turn on him for going too far. What the
This
fuck?
guy Ben comes in, who's basically the strongest superhero in the world and has similar powers to Nova from Marvel.
I just think that's a cool superhero.
Who the fuck is Nova?
Matt and Sven are later injured in another superhero fight and end up in Stephen Hawking chairs drinking through straws. You spent
$50?
I actually didn't spend that. That's it, really?
Yeah. Yours was the most.
I did not mean to spend that much.
Oh my god.
I would give that one like a 7, but it's fucking, we all got fucked.
The
I'm gonna
long
give it a
version's
3.
probably better.
Harry's Stolen Life, we wrote this one together. In a twist of fate, 4 friends, Ryan, Ben, Sven, and Matt, spend a typical day at the park listening to One Direction. His antics, which includes dressing up as Harry and tricking unsuspecting fans, escalate when he accidentally hits the real Harry Styles with his car. Instead of reporting the accident, Ben decides to take advantage of the situation. He hides Harry's body, dons his clothes and accessories, and poses as the pop star at a One Direction concert. They systematically eliminate the original band members and take their places, managing to evade detection. The story ends with the new members of One Direction having committed murder and deception, continuing their lives in the spotlight, now fully integrated into the band. Here's the brief we gave them. First of all, we said, yeah, I'm over 18.
Not suspicious.
Make a not safe for work fanfic about 4 guys named Ryan, Ben, Sven, and Matt who go to a One Direction concert. Ben mistakenly backs over Harry Styles and kills him slowly in the parking lot. In Harry's absence, Ben steals his attire and dresses up as him to complete a show which must go on. Jealous, his friends devise a scheme to assassinate Ben at their show in Turkey. What? Why specifically Turkey? Also, Peter Griffin has to be in the pot somewhere. You choose.
Wait, this was the cheapest one.
$15.
Why did I
This
spend
took the longest. This took
online?
24 days to write. And the writer had very thorough questions. They asked, if Ben, I believe you said his name was, takes Harry's place, how do the other members of One Direction not notice?
That's up to you.
This is your job, writer.
I'm paying you $15.
Why do his friends not go to the police and tell him what has been done? Because we're bad people.
Yeah.
At any point during what happening, do any of the fans maybe notice something is off? This person sounds like a fucking narc.
Yeah.
Fucking One Direction fan. Finally, the last question I have about the moment is, what about this story makes it not safe for work? Is it because of the gore, or did you want smut to take place? And if so, what did you want to happen? Here's what we want to happen. You to write a story.
We gave them.
Hey.
This one is called, how many words? Mascot Horrors.
Snap and Pop, the lively cereal mascots, found themselves navigating the factory's labyrinthian corridors after their friend Crackle went missing.
So wait, this is Snap, Pop, Snap, and Crackle?
What the fuck did you just
Snap, crackle, and pop,
Snap,
bro.
crackle, and pop.
Determined to find Crackle's killer, Snap and Pop sought help from the other cereal mascots. They discovered Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam, and Count Chocula in an old employee lounge. Oh, I get it. It's like a serial killer.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
They encountered Count Chocula's body next, killed with a silver spoon. The sinister killer was revealed to be Ryan the leader.
There we go. He's in
A
it.
disgruntled individual enraged by comparisons to cereal mascots.
Because everyone says you look like the honeycomb guy.
If anything, I look like.
Editors put the honeycomb
No,
guy.
I look like Cap'n Crunch.
Yeah, he does look like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy. He put a chef hat on him. Could you guys put a chef hat on Ryan, like give him a spoon? I think it's what
They
he has.
don't look like, the editors are like, no.
Whoa, this is wild. The brief just says, I don't know, some cereal shit. They wrote, the first writer canceled.
Oh.
And the final writer didn't seem too keen on the content either. The guy just said, there you go. Never really done anything like this, so I hope it's all right. Oh, how I miss the times when people asked me to write about feet.
Whatever. This is our last video.
Whoa, no, don't make a scene.
It's over. It's over.